Lightning crashes. The pale mother dies, or whatever the lyrics are. I don't remember. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Hang on. My sweater is stuck in my chair. Ah, got him. Whew. I'll put my headphones on. Apparently there was some issue with the whole starting with $1 million thing. There was $1 million? What happened? I am unaware. Is this a dog or a cat? Why is it so very large? I have a feeling we're gearing up for endgame here. Everything is destroyed. And we're about to go up against Lucia or a god, or like this is the gathering before the big thing. It feels that way. I don't know.
Cicero!
Yeah, and here's our whole team. Yep, this is definitely endgame.
Medea?
It's gotta be.
He woke up, and the first thing he did was rush out of the Astiguary.
He refused to speak to us, focused only on bringing us here.
Here?
That triangle that you saw in the mural.
Seimora's throne.
We weren't expecting to see you here.
She has the seed. It was in the singing tree. She got there first.
Ages.
The hall has been destroyed. Mirabas is dead.
What?
No. What is left for us?
The only way we stand a chance against Lucia is by bringing the city together.
What about the other two artifacts?
You intend to unite the guilds?
Yes. I'll take 2 of you.
Where are they?
We will secure the throne to make space for the crown. The others must go to the guilds.
How are you certain they will listen?
They must have heard word of the chaos by now. They will want an explanation.
And if they don't?
Make them.
And the knife?
We will deal with that after the throne is secured. With or without the artifacts, we are nothing without the support of the guilds now.
Then make your choice, so we can act quickly.
Wait, so there was seed, which Lucia has. There's knife, which apparently we'll deal with later. And what's the other thing? I forget what the other one is called, but I don't know where it is, regardless of what it's called. I'm gonna take the same 2. I was enjoying the AoE bullshit. I think it was good. Ah, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that it came with $1 million, but I already have it on Steam, so I didn't even bother getting it for Epic.
We need to secure the area. Tristan needs some space to take care of Hephaestus.
Alright, Beach, let's go.
Faye, of course.
You expected otherwise.
Watch your flanks!
Get so wrecked. Ooh, yeah, Rasputin. I love Rasputin. That's one of my favorites. I considered getting 2015. I think that was the one it was on. Just for that song. Do you have unlimited? So I thought about getting unlimited, but you can't get unlimited for Xbox 360. I'd have to have an Xbox One. Or get Just Dance on PS4 and then get... No, wait, I think I actually have the PS4 camera thing. I just chose to get Xbox One because I heard that that one was the preferred one for like the people who like pretty exclusively play Just Dance and do competitions and stuff. The professionals, if you will. Wow, that's a lot of dudes. Can I interest you in some squirrels? like we farted on him. Ah, 90-day version. Yeah. Just Dance. Got Switch version because I don't have enough room for any camera. Ah. Yeah, I got the camera version because I don't want to hold things to play. Because I like doing the exact movements. You can't do that if your hands are full. Faye, Aurelia. I don't know which way to go. I'm just assuming this is Owie's? No, it's not. Ew, what is that? Ew! You nasty. I don't like it. Don't touch it. Oh, it's gross. It's real grody. Tweedly, tweet, tweedly, doodly doot doot, tweet, tweet. 25 for a whole year isn't bad though. Yeah, that's true. Okay, that's a dead end. I don't need to be fighting every little thing, huh? Let's have a harder battle. Collect them all. Gotta catch 'em all! Here. Come put your lightning on these dudes. Yeah, boy. This is way more fun than having a bunch of mini battles. Just lump all the dudes together. This is great. Oh, see, look, he's even got his mask up again. Unnecessary.
That should be the last of them.
Yeah. Cool.
The Masquerades are being created.
Yes, my lady.
With who?
The White
Using
Spire
who?
has been taken. Our powers grow by the second. And yet,
You never told me how he fit into your plan.
it is sufficient to know that all is well.
That is not good enough.
It must be.
The blood of my people is on my hands. Our culture is in ruins because of me.
You love this city,
More than you know.
and if it falls, when you had the chance to save it, have faith, my child.
So, you're willing to destroy everything on blind faith. That's me lately. I just felt that in my soul. Yeah, maybe you should have questioned things before you destroyed everything. Just a thought. Just a thought. Maybe the question part comes first. New chapter, Act 4, Into the Abyss.
The crown is assembling. I can't believe they actually agreed to come. How are you?
Fine.
I mean it.
So do I.
Word is hit the streets already. People aren't sure what to do, now that the Hall of Songs is gone.
Is Vasco finished with Oli?
I don't know.
Call him in.
Is there anything else you need?
A hug?
No.
Come on, get a hug. Stare into the abyss
Where
gives
is
you a
he?
new act.
Scouting the premises, looking for the enemy.
Cha-cha!
Into what?
This place was a prison. Back in his days. The knife is somewhere inside it.
But he's told you what it does?
The Dementicate believe that the artifacts were Viennav, physical representations of various aspects of their god, Breog. The heart was a representation of the ideal that was free will. By itself, it achieves little, but when paired with purpose, it can work wonders.
Like create Masquerades.
Yes, with the seed, which was an embodiment of progress, of growth. Just those two artifacts are enough to create Masquerades from souls, to help them ascend.
How do they work?
Like any other Masquerade. With the heart and the seed on a face, all it takes is some mental effort, some will, and...
And we turn into Masquerades?
Yes.
By the light. How are we supposed to stand up against something like that?
The knife.
Yes. It is the counterbalance. Instead of progress, it is stasis. Instead of growth, it is death.
Death?
In a permanent sense. Using the seed gave their souls motility. From
Motility,
Fey to
great
mist,
word.
and mist to Fey. They'd never truly die.
Oh.
And the lands would be filled with Fae, too. They would just keep coming back.
Which is why the knife was sent down. With the heart, it has the ability to destroy Masquerades and Fey, and leave nothing behind.
Well, that doesn't help us.
There's more. The seed and the knife have properties on their own as well. In line with its purpose of progress and growth, the seed enhances the bearer's soul, expands and deepens the connections they have with Masquerades.
I witnessed Lucia branding Earth in the Hall of Songs. She's supposed to be a firebrand.
And the knife?
It is the idea of death or stagnation. By itself, it grants stasis of the soul, prevents it from ascending.
So
as it
why
were.
you would never
It'll
want
stop us
the
from being
knife?
turned into Masquerades?
Yes.
Then that's our answer. We need the knife if we're going to stand up against Lucia.
And Oli will lead us to it.
But it sounds like you
Once
wouldn't
he
want the
remembers where
knife
the
just
entrance
alone.
is. In the meantime,
Because if it's a stasis of the soul, that does not sound very good.
Sir, the crown's gathered.
Ooh.
They're waiting for you.
I'm on my way.
I'm on my way. So wouldn't we want the knife and the heart? Doesn't seem like you want one by itself. Although I don't entirely understand. Then again, there's a lot about this game I don't entirely understand. Probably because it's just a lot. It's just there's a lot. Also, I put it down for a while, and so now I forgot a bunch of things. I feel like I remember a lot more than the first time I put it down. Aw, thanks, friend. Oh my goodness! Sutso, thank you so much for that donation to St. Jude. That is incredibly generous. Awesome streamer and great cause. And you got a love magnet. Aww. I hope, well, no pun intended, I hope you love it. And thank you so much. That's very, very kind. And how did you vote in the poll, if you are willing to tell us? I'm curious. I bet you did dark side. That's my guess. You did light side? Dang. Light side, best side. Light side, best side. So we've got... I don't know what this all is. What's this? Where did this brew come from? It smells so potent. Ah, so this lets you reset your skills. So this is giving us the ability to, before we go into, like, end game, I'm assuming, like, beef up our characters and shit. Yeah, all this stuff. I'm happy with what we've got. We're pretty beef-tastic. Like light side was too obvious. Want to see bad bitch Lecta? You mean you want to torture me? It's torture. Are you the only one? No. A lot of people voted for dark side, but then some very high dollar amount donations came in, and those people voted for light side. Can we vote for 2 playthroughs? That would take me like 2 months to do.
It's true. The streets are rife with the knowledge.
The city is in shock. We need to assure our peoples that everything will be all right.
All right? The nexus of our history, the sole thing in this city that binds us together, has been desecrated.
By mask runners, no less. We should have seen this coming.
We did, 5 years ago, and we quelled it then.
You call this quelled? This is what happens when we allow ourselves to be governed by such a pathetic body.
Please, Valkyria,
Hey,
that is not
don't body
what we're
shame.
discuss.
Oh, that is exactly what we are here to...
Enough. The Inspectore has arrived.
Enough. That's a voice. This, dudes, I really like this, orange robe with the blue drape-y bits. I'm a fan of it. Do you have chips for the salsa on your wish list? I do not. I couldn't find... All I could find were, like, immensely large quantities of chips that were way overpriced.
Finally. Please, Cicero, this
So-
room has been desperate for a voice of reason.
I figured I would just get
explanation.
some, like a
What do
$2
you
bag
know?
of chips from the store.
Hall of Songs has been defiled by mask runners. The singing tree is bleeding, and most of the songstresses are dead.
Or find one
No
that was
word on
cheaper
why
another
or
time.
how they managed to do that.
I have told you already. It is because of the way the Registry has oppressed them.
Do not be so quick to absolve yourself. As Masquerada, you are just as responsible.
Both of you, enough. Fill the air with any more of your vitriol and there will be no room for explanations. Go ahead, Inspectore, please. Is Previa right about the intentions of the mask runners? It would make sense, seeing as though they've already claimed the Spire as their own.
For some of them, perhaps, but as a whole, no. They are not acting out of vengeance. They are in pursuit of power. The destruction
everyone?
you see is merely collateral.
What sort of power is there to be gained in dishonoring our culture?
The power to create masquerades.
What?
There was an artifact in the singing tree left behind by the Dementicate.
That allows them to create masquerades?
Yes.
Impossible!
All right, let's assume we believe you. Why did they storm the Spire?
To prove their power. To intimidate you, the Crown, into obeying them.
There! Vengeance!
No, they have other reasons.
Your lie is running thin,
Why would I
Inspectore.
lie?
They believe it is necessary for the city to come together to stand against another cataclysm.
Another
Let's destroy the city so
Are
that
we
the
of the same
cataclysm doesn't
mind
get there
here?
first.
As in the event that wiped out the Dementicate thousands of years ago?
Yes, and they are willing to spill rivers of blood if it means getting the city under their thumb.
They're insane.
Fanatical.
They actually believe this? That they're going to save the city?
With every fiber of their being. And unless we stand together, the Mask Runners are going to swallow the guilds one by one.
And if we stand
Gulp,
together...
gulp, motherfucker!
We need to reclaim the White Spire.
No.
Previa!
Don't you see what this is? A fabrication, based on our ignorance of the old world. Created to gain the Registry our aid, simply to reclaim the throne that they've lost.
That's very cynical.
There are no artifacts or a coming cataclysm. The truth is simple. The Mask Runners rebelled, struck out at the heart of the society that's oppressed them, and finally pooled their wits together and claimed the Spire as their own. And now, The scum of the White Spire have woven a tale in an attempt at winning back their control over us. But to that I say...
It is true.
Course is coming up.
And here I thought you'd lost your voice.
Fabio, what do you mean? All the Inspectore speaks of, it is all true.
How can you say that?
I've had an agent that has been traveling with him. I've heard her accounts.
Yes, she's very subtle.
At first I was skeptical as well. But give it some time and you will come to see the sense in it. It explains some of the mysteries of our land.
So you've known about this for a while, then?
And you kept it from us?
We were supposed to be better than this, Fabio. I acted in the interest of my people.
Yeah, they all kind of act as their own entities, so I don't know why they're
in the interest
surprised.
of your guild.
Yeah,
the
but
people of the city are
don't
your
all of
people.
you?
That is what the crown is supposed to stand for.
I don't know why they're surprised.
Stop! I understand I have wronged the crown by my actions, but all is shadow under the light of the present.
Fabio, you believe him?
I do. And if you could, for a moment, put aside your Altus pride and admit there are things of the past you do not know, Pravia?
I will not commit to a deluded fool's plan.
Bye, vagina. Oh, her people have the coolest outfits, though. That's a loss. Sucks to be us. Where am I supposed to run after her? Like, excuse me, can we at least keep your feathers? They're just... Apparently, yeah. Apparently I'm supposed to run after her. Okie. But yeah, no, I was not. I wasn't eating it by the spoonful. I just have to take some time and see if I can find something
Pravia,
for
wait.
a reasonable price. Or just get the chips myself. But yeah, I'm not gonna eat it by the spoonful. Although, you know when you get like
the city needs you.
The crumbs in the bottom of
This
the
is
chip
about
bag,
more than just the
then I
registry.
get a spoon of
More
salsa
than your
and I put like the
pride.
chips
Please.
on the
You will
spoon.
not win my people over with lies.
Salsa and
Cicero,
tea. Mix
the
them
Altus are
together.
leaving.
Caffeinated salsa.
Cicero?
Oh.
Where are you going?
To
Sounds
gather an
gross.
army.
Yeah, that would be pretty gross. If you like legit mixed, just like you made a cup of tea and just like half and half salsa. You can be a bald Picard if your heart so wishes. How about I'll have the hair. Dude, my hair's getting kind of long. I just washed it today, which is why it's, you know, down. But like, I used to have all of this on both sides. I want it. I want it back. That's part of why I didn't shave my head as a goal. Because I just had like half of my head bald. Well, not bald. I guess I had stubble, always. Had stubble, doo 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 doo. This is a cool table. Table? Is there anything else for me to do over here? They're all just waiting for me. Okie doke.
Raise the call for your people.
I'm sorry, did I miss something?
Did you change her mind?
No, but us sitting around despairing isn't going to either. Any more time we give the Dactytes is time for them to strengthen their army. We need to stop them quickly. Altus be damned.
Inspectore, you of all understand the DHA's stance on the Altus, but even I know that they have one of Umber's strongest armies.
You are the leaders of the city, the people who are its custodians. If you will not stand up for the land you call home, who will?
Sunken stones, he's right. What of you, Cicero? What are your plans?
Lucia has 2 of the 3 artifacts. I need to find the last one. It will give us a better chance against her.
Then
Oh, she
come.
has the
We
heart
all
and
have
the...
work to
Okay.
do.
Where did she
Ages
get
be with
heart
us
from?
all.
Probably look Picardish if I tried to grow my hair out.
You
Oh,
did
because,
good.
yeah, he's just got, like...
We're 1 guild short.
We're 5 guilds more than we had.
It's not over yet.
He's got, like, the ring around the rosy. I'm so used to Patrick Stewart now, who is completely bald. He's the baldest. He doesn't do facial hair either. He's like completely clean shaven. Quite a dude. I need to catch up on his sonnets. I saw the very first one that he did, which was Sonnet 116, which was one of my favorite sonnets. And then blah blah blah. Focus select him. God, I'm so brain dead. I'm just exhausted today. I'm doing my best, but I'm a little slow. Oh yeah, and then he was like, oh, everyone loved this so much, so I'm gonna read a sonnet a day to you guys. And I've not looked at a single one since. I'm like, I don't have time.
Lift mechanism?
The Mentacate had some fine technology.
And no one knew about this?
They did, they just didn't know what it was.
I suppose it's easy to pass it off as just another quaint part of history.
Does it know how to use it?
Shade?
Ages. Every hour I realize just how little we know about their culture.
He's so cute.
Just their culture. Their entire world is a mystery to us, my dear. Their technology, their stories, their magics.
Focus, you two.
Right. So, it's a two-way mechanism. Oli's activated it so that it'll take us down.
Into the prison?
The son of the old emperor had once been housed here. He hadn't agreed with his father's turnaround on his view about the artifacts. But his father couldn't bring himself to kill his son.
So he locked him away for eternity?
Well,
yeah, 'cause that's
just
better.
until the cataclysm, yes?
2 of you can follow me down, along with Ollie. The others should wait up here, in case anything happens.
Alright. I'm taking my translator and my healer. Ho! Let's go.
So, now what? Alright.
We gotta try and find the knife so that we can anti-seed and heart. Seems like the knife would be super OP.
This is enormous.
Where do you think the knife is?
Let's start looking and we'll find out.
What's happening?
Brace yourself!
It's broken!
Cicero!
Are you alright?
It's not the first time we've jumped from falling rocks.
What happened?
One of the supports must have given way. Damn, that was supposed to be our way out.
The stone of the prison's made of umbrite. There's no way to brand it.
Hang tight, Cicero. We'll find a way.
What if we were
I'll
just
be
stuck
here.
in here forever?
Of course. Come on, the knife isn't going to find itself.
Like, what if that was just the end of the game? Like, oops, you broke it. Oops, you broke it.
Rhea!
Oh, that's big. That's big. Hello. Excuse me. I would like to keep attacking you, please, and thank you. I silence you. Throw squirrels at this guy. Have some squirrels. Call lightning.
I thought the throne was supposed to be free of Fae.
If things were the way they were supposed to be.
I suppose you're right.
Ooh, alright. I actually went the correct way. So, here's another elevator. Where's Oli? Hello?
Ollie, if you would.
Oli? Oli? I guess he's pocket Oli right now.
Watch your flanks!
He's immune to Skylands.
Come on!
Ooh. Well, that's a big lad. Come back here. You're pretty neat. Invulnerable, just in general? Who am I supposed to attack? Oh, who dat? Who are these guys? Okay. Do they just perpetually spawn, or like... Hey, call lightning. Maybe each. Alright, here he goes. Spawning dudes again. Man, they just have masks on masks, huh? Oh, I know how to do this. Ready? Horsies! Have my horsies! Yeah, get 'em, boys. Oh, I guess wait until he's not invulnerable. Where are these dudes coming from? Okay, it is time! Cue this mother. Excuse me, I said cue. Yeah. That's the way. Uh-huh, uh-huh.
There, stairs.
I've been doing a lot of songs today. You know me. Can't help myself. Song references up the wazoo. So that's where everything goes. Goes up the wazoo. When there's a lot of it. It's like it's storage.
It looks like a studio of some sort.
It's a big ass studio.
It's Umbric. Someone's been here before. Look around. See what you can find.
Prima campa. Can I sleep in his bed? Nothing here. How about some barrels? You got wine? How about crates and plates?
Over here. There's something under the box.
Ages. Do you think this is it?
They just hid a knife under a box. Oh, no, okay. It's the artifact, just hidden under a crate. I thought that would have been funny. Would have been very, an interesting choice of hiding spots.
Is that it? Look at the walls, the carvings. This place is too manicured for it to be ordinary. And this must be it. This is our answer. This...
Well, what is it?
It's empty.
What? Cicero!
Need to put a thing in it. Okay.
What are you looking for?
A triangle thing?
Missing something. Whoever was here must have moved it. Must have...
Oh, no, the knife was supposed to be in there?
What?
I'm not following
These
this very
sheets,
well.
they describe the process of creating Fae, and how they protect from her gaze.
Her gaze?
The lady. Impossible.
So the Fae are anti the lady, then?
What are you looking for?
Or is that just by
Tell me I'm
accident?
wrong, please.
Cicero, what are you...
Razatov.
Explain
He
yourself.
was here? My brother was here?
No.
Cicero!
Okay.
Amadea!
I'm here!
Pull us up, quick!
All three at once. Chop, chop.
You two, follow me.
But the others?
Tie the rope. They can climb out themselves.
Okay. No, Calden's brother. My Cicero's
what's
brother is
going on?
dead. Well, they're both dead,
The
technically.
Estiguary, now!
What?
Now! We need to go faster.
Cicero, what is going on?
We have to get to the Estiguary.
I don't understand.
Well, on the way there,
That
explain
room in the
it.
throne, it was Razatov's.
So what?
The first day I arrived, I found a stone in his office. I gave it to Leventhus.
Ah,
And
forgot
you
about that.
think- Oh,
He hid it
ages, no.
in a bunch of coal.
No, please, no.
That was actually pretty clever. Oh, he thinks that they're attacking, but how would they even know that?
Toads, get the others! Horseback!
On it!
Come out, you fool!
Get away from them!
How would
Ready
they
yourselves.
have any knowledge of that whatsoever? Hang on. Wanna shoot? Shoot. Shoot your buddy. I don't like this guy. Well, he's very close to dead, so. Hey, we're here!
Then? Then! No!
Oh, fuck.
Cicero, what is...
Get up! Come on, Ven! Carlton, please!
Come on.
Cicero.
Oh, why is everybody dying?
No, 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 no! Carlton! Wake them up!
I cannot, Cicero. I'm sorry.
Where's the kid?
Do something, damn it!
They are gone, Cicero.
The smoke must have taken them.
No.
I am so sorry, Cicero.
They were runic. They deserve a burial.
You know the songs?
I do.
What about, where is their child? And why are we not trying to find him? I'm also having a hard time believing that they... Oh, she made 3 graves. She's just like, yeah, little one's dead. That's fucked up, man. I'm having a hard time being affected by this. She's just got a 3rd open waiting grave. That's so fucked up.
I am so sorry.
Why'd she make a 3rd grave? But, like, how did they know that he had a stone that Cicero took from Razatov's office?
Damien!
Now you give a fuck?
Damien!
Yeah, I'm having a hard time with this.
Carlton!
Tides. He's still breathing. How is this possible?
We need to get him out.
I need to stabilize him, Cicero. Bring the coach. Hang in there, you.
Okay.
He's in the infirmary.
How is he? Calden.
There's barely anything left of his body. I almost salted trying to fix him, but he'll live. Vasco says it's the reason he survived. According to him, his soul was in stasis. Seems like it's more powerful than we thought.
Oh.
Are the preparations complete?
The entire building has cages all around. If my brother was right, then this will certainly stop the lady from seeing through.
And the armies?
The Luca, Sorelle, and Dieci are all here. The Cacciatori are trickling in. The Labores ranks aren't so full to comprise an army, but they're all here as well. Listen, Cicero.
What about the streets? Have they been...
Cicero.
We have a job to do, Calden.
We've been through this before. We can...
No, we haven't. We haven't been through anything even close to what's happening, Calden. The Crown's waiting for me.
Am I alone in feeling like that sequence was very odd? Like, we just don't remember that the kid exists, and how did the bad guys know that there was a rock and Razatov took it, and we found it in his office and gave it to our friend? I don't know. Alright, Bear, thank you for hanging out. I hope you sleep well. Have a good day tomorrow, and we will see you another time. See, normally something like that is something that would really affect me, but I just... There's too many plot holes in this game, and they're very distracting. It's hard for me to, like, really get into the emotions of it when I'm busy going, like, wait, why? That doesn't make sense. And I'm normally very good at suspension of disbelief, but there's just, I don't know what it is, but in this game specifically, I think maybe because the lore and, like, following the plot by itself, like, requires so much focus, so I'm being more critical of it because I have to be more aware of it. Like, there's not a whole lot of downtime between cutscenes and lore happening, and storytelling. Like, the combat that happens doesn't take a whole lot of time, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. Increase damage when there are no allies. Damage reduction. Cool. Attack speed. Mask charge. These guys' masks charge just fine. So yeah, I'm gonna go like this for everybody. So this one's different. This is focus regen. Increase maximum focus. Guess regen. Okay. The last one. Skill cooldowns. Reduces threat. Max focus. Alright, cool. Good morning. Hey, Leaf. It's not even morning for me. It is very firmly afternoon. How are you doing? I take it you just woke up? Zor. Ooh, there's a lot of books to pick up. Guess what? We're not gonna read them. We're not going to, because there's just too many. And it would become a Lecter reads the Codex aloud forever and ever. 5 p.m. early morning. Oh no. I was up at 5:30. There's an hour and 12 minutes left on this eBay bid for a processor. But it's one of the more expensive ones than the other ones I have bookmarked. I have to decide if I want to gamble that I can get the other ones cheaper. Or I could just get it new for only like 18 bucks more than it is right now. Alright, I'll wait another hour and check on how it's doing. How am I? I'm okay. Just trying to finish up this game. We're definitely in endgame territory, but where it's gonna go from here, other than let's kill a bunch of characters and destroy the place we live, I don't know where it's going. What disc game? Oh, you!
I'm so sorry.
I doubt he can hear you.
I knew
Look at
there
me.
was somebody important over there.
If you've ever needed a reason to gloat,
I have nothing to say to you.
I do. Will you do a shamed man a favor? I'd like not for my life to end with me shouting across a room.
The crown is waiting for me.
They can spare a short moment.
What do you want?
I have done foul things in my life to get my title, my rank.
That shit I took earlier, just foul.
Of things that were mine to sacrifice, and also of things that were not. But I did it all for a reason, Cicero. Always in the interests of the city. I need you to understand that. Now I am fading. I might have survived the ordeal at the registry, but I am old. Even healing hands cannot reverse the toll of time.
Say what you must.
The registry is lost. The White Spire has fallen. Everything that I worked so hard to build up, gone. Just like that. And in its wake, all I can hear is a question. Was I wrong? Through all the years you've known me, watched me give up everything that I had for the city. Family, lovers, friends. I need to know. Was it all worth it?
What's he gonna say?
Please, Cicero, grant a dying man his wish.
Are we going to grant his wish?
Goodbye, Avestus.
Oh, fucking brutal. So we're not gonna tell him, we're not even gonna fucking answer. I was thinking whether he was gonna say, yeah, you were wrong, or no, you were right. And Cicero's just like, fuck that noise. It's like, hot damn. But anyway, in terms of what this game is, it's complex. It's Masquerada Songs and Shadows. It is a pause for tactics RPG, and as I said, we're in the end game. And I suck at giving summaries of things, so if you're just coming in now, this is probably only slightly less confusing than it is for me.
So
it's a very, very
then?
dense game
That'll
in
prevent us
terms
from being
of
changed into
lore.
masquerades.
If what we suspect is true, yes.
And if it's not?
It's got a lot of jargon.
Then we're dead either way.
Enough wading in such red waters, please.
Zilya's right. It will soon be time to march, and we do not have heart to spare for foul thoughts.
But do we have enough? The spire is practically impenetrable. It'll be like scaling a jagged cliff.
There are ways about it, Rex, I assure you.
I am not speaking of tactical maneuverings, Valencio. I'm speaking of sheer numbers. From the reports, the force that we're up against comprises faction upon faction of masked runners. Do we know just exactly what we're up against?
We're outnumbered, aren't we?
The masked runners are strong in number, yes, but we are trained in the Medea, and they are not. That has always been the advantage of the Masquerada, and it will be what wins us this battle, too.
And what if...
Luminary, if there are any concerns that you have.
What if she's right?
She?
This Lucia woman that you've spoken of, and the cataclysm. I mean, if we're going so far as to believe everything that you've told us about that stone that you've got there, about what happened at the Hall of Songs, who's to say she isn't right?
Your words are bordering on treacherous, Seville.
Perhaps if I had some assurance that...
Mirabas is dead, and the Hall of Songs has withered. Is that not assurance enough that Lucia cares not for our culture? For what defines us as a people? Is that the sort of leader that you wish to follow?
I suppose you're right. Forget I ever said anything. Please. Perhaps...
I mean,
Medea?
it is just a very weird
Cicero,
tactic.
The Dactytes have moved.
What?
The Labora scouts saw them. A group has left the spire.
Prepare the defenses.
Not here. The Whispering Streets.
Why?
I don't know. But it was not a small dispatch.
Well, then we have to stop them, won't we?
Good. That's just what I was...
No,
What?
we're not going.
Why?
This is an opportunity. They're weakened. Their numbers are out. We must strike.
They are your brother's people, Cicero.
My brother is dead. And so is Razatov, and Lysandra, and Mirabos, and Ven. We're not going to the streets.
Cicero, please.
Leave us. We have things to discuss.
So let him
Cicero,
do
what
whatever
has
the
gotten
fuck.
into you?
And then
We need to make
let me take
plans.
all the companions
What
will
we
go.
need is to...
Do not waste the lives of the Melicates, Zelia. They have bought us an opportunity. We are going to use it.
Agreed. We aren't in a position to go around helping other masked runners when we have enough who are trying to kill us.
Oh.
If the Crown would report
Okay,
their
I did not
individual
understand.
strengths, we can formulate a plan from
You see what I mean?
We'll be just a moment.
First of all, I'm tired, so like my brain is a little slow today. But I didn't understand that she was saying that the mask runners were attacking my brother's mask runners.
Amadea told us what happened.
Why aren't we going?
There's no time.
No time for what, Cicero? Your brother's people?
They could help us.
No.
Also true.
We stand a better chance now.
Please, what has gotten into you?
We have a job to do. The city is at stake and...
Damn. Three-pronged attack.
Do you feel that? That is pain, Gavar. Wrap your mind around it. Be familiar with it. Now see. You are still alive. You can survive this. You must.
I tried.
Aww.
I stayed. And it wasn't enough. They died because of me. Mira. Then... Livia. Because I was too slow. Because I was too stupid. Lucia warned
He
me this
didn't
would
mention Damien.
She told me
Oh yeah,
the
he's
others
not dead.
would
Just
pay.
kidding. I forgot.
And they have. How can I live with myself?
We'll find a way. Together. All of us.
Now come here.
I'm sorry, Marshal. I think I might have gotten some blood on your armor.
I think I might leave it there. It's sure to be worth quite a bit when we win this war.
There. All done.
Where is she?
Out in the field.
I should go. Thank you. All of you.
Go, Cicero.
Yeah, he snapped out of that real fast. He's like, they're all dead because of me. Ha ha ha, let's go. I feel like they've done that with 3 characters now. Like, Calden went through something very trying and emotionally difficult, and they get back to the Astiguary, and he's just like, ha 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 ha! Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. You gave me my brother back, sort of, kind of. You did a thing. I don't... And then they just did it with, Tiziana as well. We got back to the Estiguary and she starts laughing her ass off. And we're like, what? And she's like, I stood up to that judge, man. It's like, okay. And now me, it's like, everyone I care about is dead and I think it's my fault. Ha ha!
Hey. Well, are you just going to stand there, or are we going?
What?
To the Whispering Streets. Where else?
I knew you'd come back.
Really?
Come on. Let's go.
Man, I'm hungry already. I'm not very good at not being a hungry hippo. Oh, excuse me. You know what's also weird? Some people you can run right through and others you can't. Is this,
I can't believe they're coming together again. Other than the altars, I mean.
You sound disappointed that they're uniting.
The last time they came together was for the Bright War, and that only made things worse for the Quantadani.
Honestly, sister, I have a feeling things are going to be a lot different this time around.
I think maybe you're right. But, sir, you're needing something?
I need to get the fuck out of here. Let's go. You're ordering sushi, your favorite. So get your tea and salsa and mix them all you want. Should keep you for like 20 minutes. Oh, did you gift me tea and salsa? I didn't hear an alert go off, but I realize now that you may have chosen to not have one. Said so earlier? I didn't understand that's why you were talking about it. I just thought you were making a joke about tea being a replacement for chips. I'm sorry. Did an alert pop up? Thank you so much, Wormy. That's so kind of you. I appreciate that. I guess not. Did you choose to have it pop up? Because keep in mind that this is still in beta, so if there's any issues, I want to try and figure them out. Didn't see a prompt. I think it's on the right-hand side. You have to connect it to Twitch, and then you can choose to remain anonymous. There's like a click box. I haven't looked at it in a bit. Didn't see it. Fair enough. Thank you so much. That's really kind. I appreciate it. I'm sorry that I didn't understand that was what was going on. Oh, I'm so doofy today. Oh, derp, 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 derp.
My brother used to tell me much about the Malakate, but the one thing he refused to touch was the Whispering Streets.
Because it was a place filled with secrets that, if anyone else knew, would have jeopardized our entire way of life.
And I've been too familiar with that notion these past few days.
I suggest you get used to it. We're in for a lot more change.
Oh, I look at wish lists, you know?
Perhaps the Dactytes haven't arrived yet.
All the better. That gives us time to get to the center of the ward.
I do.
It's where Jezero will be.
You know the way?
No, it changes all the time. I'm going to have to call one of the lookouts. They'll take us through.
Yeah, sometimes I just look at people's wish lists just because I'm curious as to what they have on there. What? Who has a new thing? Just leave me alone. Ooh, we've got 4... Ooh, we have all of these for Tiziana. That might have been one of the new ones. There's a lot of things here. Me can't be bothered. As a treat for myself, I bought myself strawberries yesterday, because I realized that I don't eat a lot of fruit.
In we go.
Because, like, you know, it's a superfluous thing. I get the necessities and that's it. Are you just hopping down this well? Remember when you guys made my mods quote, what the fuck is a well?
This place feels so wrong.
Thanks, chat.
It's by design. Every other night we have earth brands that go out into the streets and twist them. It keeps Portieri away from us. All right, time to get help. There we go. Anytime now.
Hey, Nanamai.
Don't let
How are
them
you doing?
leave. I'm ready.
Lancelot, I am ready! Every time. Oh. And they're just getting slaughtered. Damn.
Damn it.
We're going to have to find our own way through.
Glad to see you streaming. Aw, thanks. I don't eat fruits because I am one. Auto cannibalism. What's this game about? Oh, geez. I'm so bad at summarizing things. It is about... It's about... I bet you're not bad at it. I know I'm really, really bad at it. Anyone who's known me for years can say, like, I either end up telling you nothing at all, or I just try to tell you all of the plot, and there's no in between. Like... And I was just saying to Leaf earlier, because he also came in and was like, what, this game? To be fair, he says that about everything, even if he knows the game and is familiar with it. So it's a little bit of a troll question coming from him. But this game is so lore-dense and information-dense, and we're also, like, in endgame territory. We're definitely towards the end of the story here. But it's about this world in which there are things called masquerades, which are masks that grant us elemental powers. And, our brother did a thing and was a traitor, and he died, and we're in exile. And then we got called back to help with an investigation. To figure out where the fuck his brother went. And we kind of figured it out, and there's Fae. We kept, like, so, like, throughout the game, you keep uncovering more and more and more stuff. But it's basically a fantasy game. It's paused for tactics, and it's real story-heavy. See, that was horrible. That tells you nothing whatsoever. Masks and wind and shit. Yeah, but, like, how would you summarize this game? Like, what if... Like, what is this game about? I'm like, I don't fucking know. Masks and shit. I'm horrible at summaries. Usually I ask chat to do it for me because I'm so bad at it, but I've had a hard time keeping track of this game and what's going on in it, so I don't expect that chat has been able to follow it that well either. Masks, mystery, betrayal, yeah, lots of that. All that sort of thing. And now we're trying to stop a world-destroying event. I'm not gonna say world-ending, because I don't know if it's actually world-ending or if it just, like, will wreck a bunch of shit. Yeah, I feel like that's also the case for a lot of people, Wormy.
Here they come!
Someone's gonna stab a bunch of people. And say, hey, how you like this knife, baby? Squirrels. Oops.
I can't stand for much longer.
I keep accidentally clicking on my other people. Anybody in here? No, just dead people? Cool. M. Thank you for explaining. Sorry. Oh, you're not holding anything up. You're not holding anything up. It's just like that's really a weak spot for me. Is trying to condense an experience down into like a couple of sentences without just like without just reciting the whole plot. I'm honestly truly really bad at it. I don't know why it's so hard for me. It just is. I think maybe
we're
it's
on the right.
What in all the legacies is that?
Brace yourselves!
I think it's part of how I experience things. Well, why are you dead? Who told you to be a dead thing? Get back up.
That's a lesson I won't forget.
Squirrels! I want to get this guy with the beefy arms. Yeah, get out of here. There we go. Hey. Monsoon! Bye. Bye, vagina.
It must be the new Masquerades, fresh as they are.
Mages against such raw power. The Medea are barely going to be of any use against them.
Come on, we have to keep going.
Seems like a better story than Divinity Original Sin. I loved Divinity. With my whole entire heart. And 2. I have no idea what that game was about. I feel like if it hadn't been so long ago since I played, I could give you a much better idea of here's the premise. And just leave it at that. I feel like this game, I had a really difficult time following it because there's just so much, and like half the time if you don't read the codex entries, you don't really know what the fuck they're talking about. And there's like so many, there's a lot of jargon and a lot of twists. There's like twist after twist after twist, and I'm just like, this is just a lot of information in a short amount of time. Yeah, I'd like to summarize Divinity. I wouldn't summarize the whole thing, but I feel like that's easier to give a summary of, like, here's the setup and the premise. The first one, gosh, I don't even remember. Because it was years ago at this point. I just know that it was the perfect lecticized game. And I loved it. But then the second one... Still a bit easier. Making lunch and all I can do is rah, rah, Rasputin. Don't remember the dance. It's an intense dance. I'm gonna assume it's over here somewhere.
You force my hand.
I'm just guessing about where everything is right now. Get silenced, Bishwap! Like, the size is your favorite unit of measurement? Well, because it felt like it felt like an open world, but I still felt like I could look around and find everything and see everything. I don't truly like open worlds. I don't like huge, sprawling worlds where it doesn't feel like I could see everything. It's just aimless wandering. I know a lot of people enjoy that. It's not for me. You see, yeah, I mean, I did like The Witcher 3, but I wouldn't say that like, it being open world did not add any enjoyment for me. And having things be open world is never a positive for my tastes. Does it mean I'm gonna hate the game? No. But it's definitely something I could do without. Like, The Witcher was definitely way too fucking big. Way too large. Where the fuck am I? Love the gameplay and all the options. Multiplayer, just the story got me. Oh, I loved the story. Can I remember it after years and years? No. Because I don't have the best memory. Like, I remember a bunch of elements from the story, and a bunch of, like, the concepts, and... Like, I remember the end game of the first one, and the beginning quite well, actually. But, like, if I were trying to tell you the plot from A to B, I couldn't do that. Because it's been years, I don't remember. But I was not confused by the game while I was playing it. Feeling all the memory issues. Yeah, it's just like...
Weapon at the ready.
It's just too long ago. And especially because I played 1 and 2, I feel like I would remember 1 a lot better if I wasn't trying to parse out, was this in 2 or was that in 1? Or remembering 2 better because I played it more recently, obviously. Hello. Did not mean to click on you. Wrecking all these dudes' faces. Alright, so I went left, 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 and now I'm going straight. No? You're not gonna give this to me? Okay, that wasn't it. We'll go left again, I guess. Right now, this is just a maze. But as far as I know, there's no map. Bought 2 regardless of never finishing 1. Support what they make either way. That's awesome. Yeah, well, and it's... Like, 2 makes references to 1, but you're not going to be... I didn't feel like it was integral at all to have had to play 1 first. You could play them both separately, or 1 and not the other. One of the games, not the first one. Did I just go the wrong fucking way one time? Damn it! Ah! Did you do romances in 2? Oh boy, did I. I made Bear very uncomfortable. Okay, I'm very confused. So right now we came from here, that was a dead end. There's a clip. Or maybe there's a couple of clips. From romance scenes. Alright, I'm gonna go to the right here. We came from down. It's just... This has to be it. No? Can I break this? Come on, let me in. Oh, it tricked you. They don't care. Here I'm going to the right. But I feel like we went this way already. I have no idea where we're going. This looks new? That was an autosave, so maybe we made it out. Let's hope.
Jez!
Hey!
Wait.
Through sheer dumb luck, we did it.
Now you see what I've wanted for you, what I gave you the opportunity to receive.
You and your scum killed Lysandra.
She was bringing you down. Her broken heart blinded her to the opportunities I gave her, to make real the dreams of the Mask Runners. Power, glory.
We wanted a world where we were free.
No! We wanted a world where the Masquerada understood what it meant to be like us. I am your door to that world. You've seen the power that lies at my fingertips.
Aegis. He sounds just like Lucia.
Think about it, Jezero. Think about what this choice would mean for you. Glory, power, versus this wasteland that you've been living in.
Well, it's more of a wasteland now. Y'all destroyed the
This
city.
power can free you of the chains of oppression, the shackles that we've all done nothing to deserve, but were instead born into. All that can come to an end if you let it.
And my people, you will spare them?
They will join us, of course. Be part of the dream that we've chased for so long.
You promise?
I promise.
Stop it!
Why wouldn't you just back attack them? Cha!
Look around you,
Dude,
Jez.
stats.
This is not what we're about.
You left us!
And I spent those years with regret.
What?
Those 5 years away from here made me realize how much a part of me the Malakate were. How much was missing without them.
Foolish sentimentality.
This is what we are, Jez. Turn your back on this and there will be nothing but pain down the road. No glory, no peace, and no freedom. That I can promise you.
The Herald was right.
Get them!
Get him! Yeah, the voice acting in this game is really good. There's a lot that's really good about this game. The voice acting, the music, the fighting is fun. The art is really nice. I like the whole aesthetic. The world building is very strong. Squirrels! So wrecked. Bye. Bye, vagina.
Ages. I don't believe it. You came back. Both of you.
It's taken me a while, but I never should have left.
And you?
I needed someone to hold this.
I heard what happened at the Hall of Songs. I'd say I was sorry, but I'd rather be honest.
It's all right. The Herald will pay for what she's done, though.
Cicero, what I said a few days ago about the Malakate.
Have the sleepers awakened?
If you will have them by your side. Yes.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Ages. All the armies. I can scarcely believe it.
Well, try harder, my friend. This is going...
What is this? Cicero?
Oh, he pissed.
Help, Tristan.
You have brought murderers into our field.
Look around you. A field is empty, the pallet incomplete. We need them. The pride of the Masquerada have already cost us one army. Do not let it cost us another.
How am I to know?
I do like his blade, though. It
Stab
looks
my
real cool.
men in the back.
How do they know that you will not do the same? Look at them, Tristan. Their numbers pale in comparison to yours, to the Seymoras, and yet they come. If they, who have no chance of survival should you turn on them, are willing to trust in you, what excuse have you to withhold your trust from them? If you, for once, look past their masquerades and into their eyes, I promise you that you will find nothing but a mirror. These are people fighting for a better life, for their families. Now, they are willing to fight for their city.
Isn't that always the
watched
way?
you knife the men and women that swore their lives to me 5 years ago. Now, I have the opportunity to avenge them. Do not make me regret wasting it.
Thank you, Tristan.
I don't know whether I should be relieved that you're yourself again.
You've got time to decide.
Not as much as I'd like. The Crown's developed a plan. You should hear it. And I suppose he should too.
I'll see you inside.
Man with a plan.
Malacarte, among the Semora. Weapons kept away, shackles absent. Ages, Lysandra would be proud. Cyrus, too. It's like the second Canticle.
After this, they will be treated like proper citizens of the land that birthed them.
If we even make it out.
Birth me daddy?
I see the Altis are absent.
But we have you.
I can only hope that is enough. We shouldn't keep them.
Hey, Simon, how are you doing?
Fought anything like that before?
Your people won't even be on the front lines, Seville.
This is ridiculous.
What's going on?
Seville had men follow you to see what we're up against.
What's going on, Inspectore, is that we don't stand a chance.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the Mask Runners. You saw them yourself. You fought against some of them even. Such savage manipulation of the elements. How in all the colors do you think we're going to stand up against opponents like that?
Calm down, Seville.
By coming together. What do you think I've been saying this whole time?
We're all
He's
throwing
not a
our
good
lives
listener.
away. We've established that they outnumber us, and perhaps before I might have thought we could have done it. But Armadia mean nothing in the face of such raw power.
Then what would you have us do? Lie down and allow them to take everything that we have? The loss of the Hall of Songs will be just the beginning if that woman has her way with the city. I assure you.
Then perhaps she should have her way.
Seville!
I did not mean that. I apologize. I think I need a moment.
Will he be all right?
He's not the head of the Dieci for no reason.
Whatever it is, we should get on with the plan. The only ones left to be briefed are the two of you. The Dactytes control the Pale Isle and the White Spire. Lucia is somewhere inside the Spire, but it would be impossible to reclaim if we charge through the Isle head first.
The Dactytes have claimed the area as their own. It will be impossible to outwit them. And impossible to crush them head first, with their strength and tactical advantage.
So we
How
fly.
do you intend to get us across?
We plan to get you across, Cicero.
Oh,
Our
solo
goal,
mission.
first and
Sure.
foremost, is Lucia.
Of course.
Once she's taken care of and you have the heart, the rest will fall into place.
What are you saying?
We need to split up. One force to assault the Pale Isle from the front, to pull the Dactytes away from the bridge that connects it to the Spire.
Assault the Pale Isle? There is only one bridge that connects it to the rest of the city.
The Dieci will brand bridges for us and follow us over once the rest get across.
And the other force?
The Cacciatore, my people, and the Malacarte will follow you. We will travel under the Colara, all the way to the rear of the Pale Isle.
What's the Colara?
Under the water?
Okay.
With enough water brands as possible. Take it from me.
After we get to the rear of the Isle, we will emerge and cross the bridge to the White Spire itself.
While the first force buys you time. Hopefully the Dactytes will be too distracted to notice.
And what happens to you after we cross?
Well, if we can get through to the bridge and cross it as well, that would be ideal, but...
You don't think you're going to be able to?
No. Chances are the most we'll be able to do is hold the Dactytes up. Once you cross with enough people, we'll turn around and retreat. Come back the way we came, over the Dieci's bridges.
And if they follow you?
We'll collapse the bridges.
And if they brand their own?
Then we'll find some other way to deal with it.
This is insane!
This is necessary, Cicero! It is the only way we're going to be able to secure you a chance at Lucia. Once you deal with her and get the full set of artifacts...
There must be some other way.
Then suggest it, please!
I mean, it sounds like a
While you
pretty
were
good
gone,
plan to me,
the
honestly.
few songstresses that remain came by to lend their strength as well. The Hall of Songs is gone, and they have little left to protect.
You've told the armies what they're going up against?
We will be doing that now. A small portion of our forces will remain here to keep the songs of those that march.
They are already being sung?
It will ease the minds of those that go into battle. They will fight better.
Cicero.
I mean, yeah, to know
Perhaps
that
you
they'll
should
be
take this
remembered,
time to
their
speak
story
with
will be
those
told,
close to you
even
as
if they
well.
do fall.
You might not have many more chances.
Makes sense.
I don't think I've had the chance to apologize yet.
No. I don't think I gave you one.
I'm sorry.
Duty above all else. That's always been the case with you. We are what we are. If I've learned anything over the past few days, it's that running away from that is a fool's errand.
It doesn't make me any less sorry for almost killing you.
I'd like to think not. But we can move on.
Sounds good to me. If anything happens later...
Tristan...
I just don't want for us to end on a bad note. Just like old times?
Just like old times.
Going in swords first. And a stab, stab here, and a stab, stab there. Here a stab, there a stab, everywhere a stab, stab. I like to stab people in the throat. Stab, 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 stab. Hooray! Mature sons of bitches, I know, right? That's so nice. I appreciate that. I'm really done with people being childish. Like, I don't have patience for it in my real life, so I really don't have patience for it in my media. Jeannot. Anything over there? Nothing? I'm gonna grab some strawberries. I'm too hungry. Well, I'm gonna grab some strawberries. I'm gonna need to have have like a bigger snack soon, but this will tide me over. Wow. Okie dokie. What do you guys gotta say over here? Yoink! Don't take my strawberries!
Quickly!
I'm almost done.
Well, hurry up! We don't have all day.
There, finished.
Finished what?
Sir!
Sir!
What are you two doing?
Oh, well...
After all this time, you still think you can hide secrets from me?
It's all right, brother. I think it's ready.
If you say so. It's got all the original inscriptions as well, sir.
And then some.
By the ages. This is beautiful.
You think so, sir?
In all my life, I've never seen either Artigiani or Fabra capable of such craftsmanship. This is a gem.
No, it's a
I'm
mask.
so glad you like it, sir. We picked up these patterns this morning from a... Well, we picked them up this morning.
Thank you. Both of you.
No, sir. Thank you. I don't think you can quite comprehend how much you've changed our lives.
The man we brought around in our coach before you, he threatened to cut off our limbs and feed us to the Fae.
Oh, that's
Almost
lovely.
made good on it, too.
Sir, we know we're just Contadani coach hands, but the way you've treated us...
In the past few days, we've felt like real people, sir.
Because you are.
Aww. Aww. Pineapple on pizza is delicious, Leaf. Don't you even. Strawberries are not a meal. That is correct. I'm just having a couple of strawberries before my break, and then I'm gonna have some chicken nuggets on my break. No, I'm not gonna heat them up or anything. I'm gonna eat them cold with ketchup. The end. I'm just gonna shove some chicky nuggies in my face hole and call it a day. You don't even like sushi? No, I don't. I don't like fish or fish-like things most of the time. Look at this big one. Chocolate strawberry pizza? I mean, if it was like a dessert pizza, but if you mean like a regular ass pizza and then you put chocolate and strawberries on it, no thank you. No, I do not! Okay, I eat cold hot dogs. I got sick of the hot dogs though, so I got chicken nuggets instead. Listen. Listen. If I had a choice, and by if I had a choice, I mean if I was not so opposed to preparing food, I would eat my hot dogs hot. Okay. However, I don't have a microwave, and I'm not gonna take the time to broil them or bake them. That's too much fucking work. I need to be eating now. I'm like that with all food. I hate cooking. I don't want to make a sandwich. I don't want to wait for the water to boil. No. I just want to get to the part where I'm eating. And the fastest way to do that is to eat shit cold.
No rest for the bright, I see.
Not with all that's happened, no.
Shouldn't someone other than a marshal be doing such... What are you doing exactly?
I'm penning down the bright chorus.
All of it?
Every verse. And you're right. It's not the job of a marshal. It's that of a magistrate.
Magistrate?
As of an hour ago, yes.
Fabio condones this?
He's the one that promoted me, in fact, and the one that's given me the honor of enduring these wrist cramps.
Quite a change in tune.
Quite. After the Assemblia, he had some time to think about things. He wants to turn the guild around, bring it back to its roots.
And that's something he wants to do now?
We're not committing all of our forces. There'll be a few courts that'll keep its people. After I'm done with this, I'll send it back to them, so no matter how tonight turns out, the true heart of the Luca Infinita will still beat.
Your father will be proud.
Strange, isn't it? I never felt like I did his memory any justice until I defied the biggest thing he'd left behind. His guild.
Did I miss something?
How do you do it, Cicero?
What?
Look around us. Armies have gathered at your command. In a matter of hours, they'll go to war.
I got that BDE.
Because they have to. Their leaders have decreed it so.
It's more than that. To command a mind is one thing, but to command a heart as well. There's been talk going around.
Oh?
About what you've done over the last few days. The past you've had to overcome. People are taking your story to heart. It fuels them.
I can't say I did very
Fuel
much
me,
in that
Daddy!
case.
And yet, it's more than enough.
You really think I inspire?
Cicero.
What?
Have you not turned around and looked at those who follow you? The mariner has learned acceptance. The bloodling chose sacrifice. The mask runner has lowered her walls. And the marshal, she listens to her heart again. If you look at those who keep your company and still cannot see, then, as I did when we first met, allow me to make something clear to you. You are a leader, and you always will be.
Thank you.
That was cute. I always like when they do the go talk to all your companions before endgame. I'm such a sucker for it. She really wants to do that cooking stream. No, I do not. Take your pan, put some oil. What do you need oil for? Put them in and wait 5 minutes. Yeah, no, I don't want to do any of that. I don't want to take the pan out of the cupboard. I don't even have any oil, but no, I don't want to do that. That's, again, another step that I have to take. Wait 5 minutes to eat? Fuck that shit. Let me tell you one of my many secrets. A secret so secret it took me years to discover. This is my way to go from no food to hot food in 2 minutes and 15 seconds. You ready? Pizza pockets. I still don't even want to do that. You don't understand how much I despise any amount of not eating. The part that you have to do to prepare, not just cook, to prepare the food. I don't want to prepare the food. Somebody else fucking do it for me. I hate it. I don't want to put things in a pan. I don't want to wait for a pot of water to boil. I don't want to stick shit in the microwave. I'd rather just eat it cold if it's something that's been cooked already. Because I don't want to go through the trouble of sticking a bowl of something in a microwave for 30 fucking seconds. I don't want to do it. That's 30 seconds. And a bowl! I gotta get a bowl. No! I just want to eat the food! If someone else does it for me, I will wait. Somewhat patiently. But me having to do all the actions to get to the part where I'm eating, I hate it with such a fucking passion. Also, I don't have a microwave in my house, so I can't actually microwave anything. Aren't you the same about shoe shopping? Yeah, I don't really like shopping in either. Just in general, like any type of shopping. Is that it? That I only talked to 2 of my companions here? Oh, I see. This is her guild, and that was the... Okay. They'll probably be in the other spot. Coming over to cook. You done it now. I know. I just have to threaten people with the food that I don't prepare. And I'll get someone to come over and cook for me eventually. Completely relevant side note, my roommate's currently making stuffed peppers using some of the veggie cream cheese. Oh yeah. I don't... Well, other than getting work shoes recently, I haven't been shoe shopping in years. I usually just buy Converse and call it a day, because I know that I like them, I know that they fit me. So I just have a single pair of Converse. Shoe shopping, if I'm not looking for something specific, it's not so bad. It was just like trying to find something for work was a real pain. But I spent like hours and hours and hours on Amazon, and I tried like 3 or 4 pairs. It was a pain in the ding hole. I was not a big fan of it. If you have people preparing food for you 24/7, you'd eat 24/7? Yeah, probably. I love eating.
Then he took the Fae by its fangs and said, "You will harm no one ever again." And he breathed fire onto it.
Are you sure it's wise for the children to be here?
Vince said she saw all the armies marching through
Yeah, I
the
was gonna
streets and knew
say.
something was wrong. She wanted to bring them
Safer
here to
here.
see me in case... Well, here they are.
It's also probably
Olana
safer
seems
here.
to be well.
I don't think she's fully comfortable with the idea that her brother was different, or even that I am, but she is making an effort.
Aww.
It's more than I can ask for.
Aww.
The children are taking well to her, I see.
She reminds them of Jaxus. She tells stories with the same passion.
Aww.
I don't know if my life will ever be the way it was when he was around. But for now, I think this is more than enough.
All the more to lose, then.
Cicero, what is it?
We've lost the Altis, Calden. Sure, we might have the Melicarte, but...
You think I would choose not to follow you?
I wouldn't blame you if you did, seeing as how you now have so much to lose.
Cicero. Tides, you don't understand, do you? It is because I now have what you see that I'm not going to turn away. I owe you everything.
You have to
You helped me
protect.
find my brother, helped me grieve his death, helped me accept myself for who I am. I have jumped into wells for you, killed giant rock fae with you, followed you into the lair of cultists and madmen. And I will sail with you to the very end, even if those winds lead me away from the shores of life. On a mariner's moon, this I vow.
Dude, you're the best. Fred answering that question for Lecta. Yeah, it's just like Meerkat going, like, munch, munch.
Hey, sir.
Hey, Vint.
I know the city's waist deep in it, but I'd wade right through it to see them all so happy.
You drinking again?
Celebrate, sir. One last time. Actually, you deserve it. For a job damned well done. Besides, from the look of things, I think you need this more than I do. You're a good man, sir. I don't know if I've told you that, but you are.
Aw, thanks. She was not a big fan of me last time we spoke. But that's because, Calden, not in so many words, was like, hey, I'm gay. And we were like, he was like, so how do you feel about that? And I was like, I don't know. And then we were like, no, it surprised me. And he was like, okay, cool. Oh, and she was mad that, so he was getting called into the Tree of Songs or Hall of Songs or whatever, because it's against the rules to be gay, and somebody stole his journal and was going to out him. And I wasn't originally going to go support him and have his back. And Vint was like, you rank, bitch! And I was like, okay, fine. Mind you, the game doesn't give you, the player, any choice. That's just my character did this and said this. Put my headset back on, I just hear,
on and on
I'm
about how
gay.
they kept losing
Well,
their
it's
crescents,
true.
And all I could think was, fi. Hang on, I'll be back. There you are. I was hoping to catch you.
Don't let me keep you from them. You look like you're getting comfortable again.
What can I say? Family is family. Come on, I have something to show you.
Someone's been hard at work.
Of course. Have you seen the number of questions this investigation has raised? I mean, sure, we are going to war with a madwoman who can create masquerades, but the bigger picture. A hypothesis on the future of masquerades in Fae. A proposition on what the Dementicate called a god. Breog. Who is he? What is he?
Amadea.
An extrapolation of the timeline of how quickly we can create masquerades.
Hey.
What?
For a historian, you're thinking quite a bit about the future.
And why shouldn't I?
Amadea.
Dude, don't take away her hope before a big battle. It's fucking
I'm serious.
stupid.
These are important questions, Cicero. Questions that we'll need to figure out once this is over.
We?
What? You thought you could get away so easily? You were the one that roped me into this investigation. In case you've forgotten. You're not dropping out so simply.
May not have a choice in the matter. I don't want us to be under any delusions, Amadea.
I'm not. We might not make it out. I know that. I was a mask runner, Cicero. I spent my childhood not knowing if I'd see the sun of tomorrow.
Speaking of sun,
but does that make it
it's not raining.
To think about the future.
It's sunny out.
To believe that we will have one. You once asked me why I decided to follow you.
And you never gave me an answer.
It's because I believed that following you might somehow have been the key to a brighter future. I'm still holding on to that. Please, don't ask me to let go.
Then, I look forward to hearing your theories, once all this is done.
Yes, once all this is done.
Those who came before. What's over here?
What's this then?
Ooh, Oh, this is where Veni Vidi Vici is. What is his name? Vasco? Not his real name. And Oli.
Come on up, Cicero. The view is fantastic here.
I see nothing but the Midnight Belt.
Ah, yes.
You...
The mere sight of mortals.
You got a little,
And you can see more through that
blindfold
cloth?
there. Yeah.
Oh, no. Not through it. Because of it. See, one thing about having salted is that I see quite a bit more than the rest of you. And these colors fill my vision, even when my eyes are closed. And they are beautiful, aren't they, Oli?
You sure they're not fumes in that
pity
blindfold
you can't see
that you're
them?
sniffing?
It has been quite a journey, hasn't it?
To say the least. Do you regret it?
Let's see. I lost my decades-long anonymity that I have literally killed to preserve. I salted and crippled my tongue. But I also found an old, very much missed friend. You decide whether or not I regret it.
The Crown and I just had a meeting.
I don't know why
And?
he was hiding.
The
though.
knife is my duty to bear later.
Against Lucia?
While the Seymour buy me time.
Well, finally. The Crown shows us a sliver of intelligence.
You're not upset?
Upset? Aegis, Cicero, what are you saying? This is glorious. Now I can be part of the story after we defeat her together. Imagine, the songstresses of the future will tell the tale of how the handsome, witty, charming Vasco Tessitore and his sidekick, well, ally inspectori Gaffer or something, defeated the most heinous of all villains in Umber, with nary a scratch. It'll be beautiful.
But...
And don't even think of telling me not to go. There is far too much fame at stake for me not to.
I won't.
Good. Good.
Okie dokie. Smooth talker. Why are these intelligent, mature people going out to war to die? Well, they're not going to die. They just know that there's a chance. And also, they don't really have a choice. If they want the world to survive, then they kind of have to. Because we don't... Like, this is it. We already said we're low on numbers regardless. So, you know, there's not... Like, if you want to have any sort of say in what happens, gotta go. Gotta get on, get on. I didn't find anything amiss with his accent.
Are you ready, Cicero? There's no going back from this point on.
Also, a lot of them were, like, military-y types of people to begin with. Or not, like, military per se, but they have abilities that suit battle, etc. So, like, this is stuff that they trained for. It's a fantasy world. Who gives a shit what their accents sound like? That's what you're nitpicking?
I understand. I'm ready.
Then let us march.
Alright. So yeah, I talked to all of them. I'm gonna take Calden. Do we want Mr. Pointy Bone Flute? Do we want Meteor Sword? She dies a lot in battle. She's a scholar. Let her stay behind. But like, you know, lore-wise, she's part of the Mask Runners, so she's used to, you know, fighty stabby. Why is this one piece of hair just like falling into my face now when it wasn't before? Is rude. Yeah, it's super common. It does not bother me at all. Hokey doke. I'm gonna take him. I like the void on the ground that he does. It's cool.
They are coming. You are silent.
The British are coming.
Do you doubt?
We may have powerful Masquerades, but our numbers. If we had the Baradi, if you...
Do not keep your thoughts from me, child.
If you hadn't told me to leave Razatov's laboratory in the Quiet Order untouched, Cicero would have had no leads. If you hadn't told me to send fewer men to the Conoscenza, to the Cleaver, he would have stood no chance. What is your plan for him?
My child, you must accept.
I have followed you unfailingly, unquestioningly. Yet you refuse to show me the answers, even after everything that I have done for you. Why?
My child. My poor child.
Is she gonna murder her now?
Not your cold comfort.
You search for peace of mind. The answers and explanations you search for, they will not give it to you. They will only make it worse.
What? What do you mean? Explain yourself!
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I'm not doing the murderous bidding of some otherworldly being without the full information first. I'm not gonna wait for answers later. You either tell me now or I'm not fucking helping you. Peace.
This is it. We go in.
Luminary, the other guilds have all made it across. Our troops are awaiting your orders.
Tell them to drop the bridges.
What?
We do not board sinking ships,
You
Jedi.
called it.
That is the way of fools, not the way of our people.
But they're not going to stand a chance without us, and if they want to cross back here, there'll only be a single bridge left.
Which is why you need to find out as much as you can about this Lucia woman. It would be good to know a little bit more about our future friends. After all, if what she wants is for the city to come together, I'm certain she'll appreciate how much easier we made her job.
I understand.
I don't know about you, but I would not align myself with someone who betrayed his allies, even if it was in my favor. Like, no, you just...
We're making good progress.
Don't speak too soon. We need to help the others secure the area, then group up. We don't stand a chance disorganized.
Alright, friends, I'm gonna go on a short break. I need to use the bathroom and shove some cold, chili chicken nuggets in my mouth, and I'll be back in like 2 or 3 minutes, and we will finish this video game. Oh, good. I'm so glad you clipped that. Thank you, Simon, for bringing up a fantastic quote for I exploded those buttholes. How was I supposed to know there was a hidden butthole? And also the St. Jude tweet. I will be sending out another St. Jude tweet either tonight or tomorrow morning. Because that old one says that we've raised $1,500 when in fact we've raised almost $2,600 because of everyone's generosity and helping to spread the word about the campaign. So thank you. Yeah, I love saying things that aren't
blind you.
that aren't euphemisms and using like phone sex operator voice. What is he even? Who am I? Who am I? Tristan launches an icy trail of water at an enemy, dealing damage, stunning, and elemental tags. Okay. What happens if I do this guy? Okay. Slashes. Got him. Chicky nuggies.
We're doing well.
There aren't nearly as many of them here as I thought there'd be.
They must be on the way.
I hope so. It means our tactic's working.
And it means we've barely begun. You should keep going. Vicario and Seville might need help.
On it.
Yeah, these aren't so bad cold. Again, I prefer 'em hot. Oh no. Mama, wake up. She's not waking up, kid. What is all that? Oh, that does a slicey? What is this? I don't know what any of his abilities do. I'm just clicking. Come here. I'm always pulling up Chubb. Okay. Remember that time you ate Star Drop and it tasted just like vagina? I do. I had that pinned as my highlighted tweet for the longest time. That was
Your
a
troops
good
might
clip.
not have had much experience in a battlefield, but they fight well.
And yours fight like true soldiers. You've done well with them.
Hopefully it'll be enough.
Sir,
What's wrong?
the Dieci.
Do they need help?
They didn't make it across the bridges.
What? Were they assaulted?
No, sir. They
Speak up, Alencio. What happened?
turned back.
What?
None of them crossed the bridge, sir.
On purpose.
This can't be.
It is. My men reported the same thing.
Then we can't turn back.
Do not speak of turning back yet, Valencio. We still have work to do.
Fabio was right. Knowing the numbers that we're up against, we haven't drawn out as many as we need to.
But even if we do...
Tristan, we prepared for this the moment we left the throne.
We did. This is it then. We go all the way.
All the way.
All the way. Don't we have anyone else? I mean, Amadea is an Earth lady. Like, don't we? There's got to be another way. Provided we have enough power, like when all the fighting is done. Or like, you know, someone else can just bring us a fucking boat. Oh, you love the System Shock 2 playthrough? I liked those games until I did not like those games. I remember being so scared at the first one. Especially there was like one specific level that was like real, it just freaked me out because it had those invisible enemies. Yeah, System Shock is coming up a lot today. Me and Kit were talking about the fact that there's a remake. So that might be why, but I mean the other one was just because of the quote.
Loud.
As it should be. The more Dactytes that run to him, the better.
For us, you mean?
Cicero, they know what they're doing. Trust them.
I know. But it's difficult, feeling so helpless.
We must endure it. Brecken, are you keeping track?
We'll be there soon. We're just skirting the Isle and... Hold!
By the moons!
What's going on?
Fish people!
The mask runners. They must have seen us somehow.
Oh, mask
They're
runners.
firing at us from above.
Sure, that.
No!
What is it?
One of the bubbles! Gone!
That's dozens.
There's nothing we can do.
Yes, there is.
Zelia.
I'm freezing the water around us. It'll buy us some time.
Until what?
Come on, Tristan.
Until they decide to stop shooting?
Tristan, look! I'm ready.
No. We need to stop them.
Cicero
must survive this.
Oh, that's cool. That's like Jakiro's ability. I like that. His... Oh, excuse me. Wait, who am I? Who am I playing now? I haven't taken the time to look at what any of his stuff does. I just click buttons. Like, I don't know, this kind of looks neat. Run, run, run. Run, 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 we will prevail under the sun. Oh, why'd they have to die? Don't do that.
It's heating up!
Or, you know who that reminds me of? Here's the Storm, fucking... What's his face? Oh, what's his name? I can't think of his name. It starts with a K. He's like the monkey dude. Not monkey, but like monk-ish dude. This is hard without a healer, though. Oh my. Fuck, fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, fuck. Also, can you... Okay, cool.
It's a lesson I won't forget.
What are you doing over here? You have a single hit point. Hello? Excuse me? Oh my god, everyone's dead. Everyone's fucking dead. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away, run away. Shoot a wall, bitch. Alright, now why did you come over here? Turn around and stab. What are you doing? Mein Gott. I'll just get them both up. I can't be bothered. Alright. Q!
That is a lesson I won't forget.
Yeah, he's got that thing I like. And you, meteors. Do it. Kill him.
Please.
Well, I'm trying to not be too late.
Valencio, we've cleared out the area.
Good.
Of all of them?
There weren't that many.
Again. Something doesn't feel right.
Yeah, no shit.
Until we know what it is, we should keep moving.
Go find the
the
conglomeration of them. And stab, stab, stab. Stab, stab, stab. Shoot him with your stuff. And stab him, stab him, stab him. Or whatever.
Has it stopped? I believe it has.
How would they even know that
we
we're
need
in
to go.
here?
We've wasted enough time.
Is it what's his face?
Thank you, Tristan.
Oh damn. Fucking brutal. Oh, you guys didn't see the blood because of the St. Jude tracker. She was just impaled.
Brace yourself.
Alright, now I'm playing somebody I know. Hey, bitch. Have some squirrels. Yes. Squirrel, you daddy! In the squirrels of silence. I know I keep singing that. Blocking my bloody messes. I was thinking bloody like a British person. Blocking my bloody messes. My bloody messes. That sounds pretty gross, actually. It sounds like you have blood in your stool. I know it's not what when people say bloody.
Vagina!
Like damn. That's not what they mean.
me, daddy?
Bloody vagina! Squirrel me, daddy. She sounded so inquisitive. Thank you so much for that cheer. The cheeky kappa wink. Wink. I appreciate that, Simon. Alright, where we going? What we doing?
Rough tide's coming.
Oh, we got a big lad. We got ourselves a big lad. Squirrels. So wrecked. All you need is a healer, and it's easy peasy.
That's it.
Seems like it's worked.
For now, we don't know what's happening in the Isle itself.
There are so few mask runners here. Seems the others did their job.
Did their job.
Come on, let's not waste their efforts.
Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta fuck with my hair. 'Cause this piece keeps falling down, and I don't like it. Get it off my face.
Something's not right.
Rex?
What is it, Bricken?
The stone. Run!
Everything's breaking!
It's cracking!
He's holding it together. We need to go.
Thanks, Brecken!
Go! Brecken!
It's either
Cicero,
he dies or we
need
all
to get
die.
off the bridge.
Go!
Damn it!
It's not the time to argue. Keep going, keep running. I'm just gonna run ahead. They can handle that. Work together, everybody. Oh, hell yeah, call lightning, baby. Well, I didn't know that was gonna be around you. It's fine. Where are you going, hun? Here, come attack. Let's put your, yeah, boy. Yes. Squirrels. This is way more fun. Just gather them all up, ruin their day. you with the drums. Cut that out. Ponies! Call out the ponies. Get back here. Let me run away so I can bang my drum in peace. No. You're dead, kid. Here, have some squirrels. Yeah, boy. Excellent. Easy. Goodbye, Brecken. Look at him. That's a fucking badass. It's a badass. Alright, back with Tristan. Time to save him. Run. Faster.
No!
What?
They were waiting for us. We have to get to the other side. There are troops that haven't made it across.
Valencio! We lost hundreds of troops on that bridge.
Which is why we need to send more to Cicero. How? We'll figure out a way.
I don't need your
Do not be a
troops.
fool, Valencio.
Listen,
Cicero
I just
is by
need my
himself
healer
from this point on. There is
and
no
my
way
my
any help that
flautist.
we plan to give can reach him.
You don't know that. Portieri, we move!
All you need is a good bone fluting.
Luca, too!
I mean, I know that reinvigorates me. Good bone fluting. Oh, fuck.
No! There are too many of you!
Valencio!
What?
Where did they come from?
No, no!
Don't
Let
split up.
them regret.
Well, that's just silly. Does no one know the name of the Heroes of the Storm character that I was talking about earlier? It starts with a K. He's the monk. He can do healing and damage.
They knew we were coming! Damn it!
They're not stopping. The Luca and the Laboras are gone, Tristan.
No, but... We have to go forward. Regroup with the troops. Most of the Malacarte are there.
What? That is a lost cause, Valencio.
We can't go back. The Dactytes are thickest there.
But what do you plan to...
Portieri, to the bridge!
Karazim, yes, thank you. Well, that didn't hit anybody. That's unfortunate. Ouch. Yeah, the way that his blade dance works reminds me of Karazim's ability. Watch. Yeah, 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 yeah. Man, I wanted to summon our minions. Oh well.
Valencio!
How many made it across?
Not enough.
There's a raid in
Most
WoW.
of the Cacciatori and the Sorelli were on that bridge. And the rest of us are here.
Damn it!
Tristan, we're in a corner!
No, we're not.
No, we're on a bridge.
They're coming!
It's fine.
It's not going to hold!
It's not meant to. Come with me.
Well, move faster, buddies.
Tell Cicero to do me proud.
What are you?
Take the Portieri with you. He needs all the help he can get.
No.
What about you?
Just all go together.
Someone needs to get you over. Well, I guess this is it.
Well, I was right about about other people being able to help with the bridge stuff. But I don't know why can't he just run across? He just like made a bridge. Just run across with them and then melt the bridge.
Cicero!
We're the last of them.
Tristan, where is he?
I'm sorry, Cicero. No.
Yeah, there's a lot of instances in this game where I'm like, why this was unnecessary. Like the bridge falling, I can get why, like, because he was having to physically hold it.
I wondered what salting was like.
Tristan!
Like, that just seems so
Sing a good
unnecessary.
song, my friend.
Like, why? I don't understand why he didn't just
Bad or desperate indeed.
go with them. That that was so unnecessary. I feel like that's happened a lot in the second half of this game.
No! This needs to end. The spire will be ours. We move.
Yeah, he does have a similar look, JP.
Harold, Cicero Gavar made it across the cholera. And he's not alone.
What?
The Valencio. He managed to get the troops across. They outnumber us in the spire.
Hell yeah!
We committed too strongly in the Pale Isle. He's headed this way. What should we do?
You are dismissed.
But...
Go. Please.
Just go sit in a corner. I need to contemplate things.
You knew he'd make it this far, didn't you? You didn't just know it. You wanted it. You planned for it. The Barati were destroyed so Cicero would stand a chance. Clues were left behind because you wanted him to get this far. You
But
needed to bring the
why?
city together. So you needed a threat for them to fear.
That's...
But it couldn't be too weak or the city wouldn't unite against it.
That's
And
fucked
it
up,
couldn't be
man.
too strong or the city would fall to it. That's your plan, isn't it? For me to die. You'd planned it all along, hadn't you? Make me the villain so the city could rally behind Cicero's call. You worked everything down to the detail, balanced everything perfectly for this moment. And there I was, believing that I was achieving something greater.
But you have. I told you that the city had to come together. And look at what you've achieved. You did it, my child. But there is a final step. The city needs one last thing. Either a hero or a martyr.
A living beacon of what the city can do united. Or a martyr to live on in the hearts of those who survive. You need the city to remember this.
And they will not do so without heroism.
Leave me, please.
So kill or be killed. Either way, she's fulfilling her duty.
Cicero. I was wrong. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It makes me wonder, like, couldn't there have been a different way? Or, like, why not, I don't know, fake a bunch of deaths or something?
Even here
Be
as
like,
well.
psych, everyone's alive.
The spire is our goal. We go.
And besides, it didn't unite all the city. You had that betrayer man. The betrayer man's was here.
Earthbrand's behind it, Cicero. We have to find another way around.
By the night. What was that?
You
Okay.
force my hand.
Squirrels! Be quiet. I've got squirrels around you.
Blood. What are they? Hold your ground.
No match for us is what. Squirrels. The squirrels didn't silence him. Man.
Tides! Why won't they stop coming?
Pain. They're being summoned.
Like what happened to Palov.
It has to be. We need to cut off their source.
And we're going to have to fight our way through.
Alright.
Ready yourself.
Hot damn, that's a lot of lots of dudes here. Hey, have some squirrels. I interrupt you with squirrels! Oh hey. Hey look what we have. Yeah. Yeah, boy. Good shit. Easy.
All right. We're going to get you out.
Who are we? Oh, I didn't even see this guy.
Aegis! I've got your backs.
Squirrels. Silence immune. Word immune. That's fine. Okay. Wait, Zara! Hooray.
It's crumbled through and through, Cicero. We cannot run through it.
The right wing. We can still make it. Come on.
Alright.
What?
Cicero, go! We'll buy you time.
You're not going to be able to hold them all off by yourselves.
He's right. You need help.
No, I can't.
They're right, Cicero. If we can't hold them here, they'll catch up to you, and all will be for naught.
Do I have to one-on-one duel her?
It's not going to hold!
Cicero, you know us best. You need to choose.
Oh shit. Hey ladies, I believe in you.
It will be an honor to give my life.
Oh shit, I didn't realize that was what I was picking.
Right. I'll see you when this is over.
You better see me when this is over. Don't
Go,
give your life.
Cicero!
No, shit. I was like, oh, easy, they got this. It's fine. I just wanted my healer and my flautist.
Hold your ground.
Oh boy. That better not be one of those where they just like arbitrarily die. Hush your face! Squirrels. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Are you? He was just stabbing that globe. That was kind of funny. You have some squirrels. You like squirrels? I heard you like squirrels. So I tossed some squirrels at your face. Can I interest you in some squirrels? They are very cute. They're kind of ghostly looking. Meantime, I'm just gonna dodge all your bullshit. How about that? Is that cool? You down with that? Come here, buddy. Here, let me kill you. Come here. You don't want us to be an alive thing? Come on. Okay, bye. Oh, he dropped a book. I was like, ooh, pick up the book! That's not how this game works. It's fine. Light spire main hall. La 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 la. Oh, he just dead. Big boy, very dead. Why are they all fighting each other? Just gotta fight everybody. Everybody needs to die. Everybody. Squirrels. Get your squirrels on. Squirrels. Get your squirrels on. I'm gonna wreck you with squirrels. Throw squirrels at your face. Da-na-na-na-na. Hey. Hey, look what I can do. Oh, I'm stuck or something. Hey, look, some squirrels.
What's happening again?
Do you like squirrels? I think I like squirrels, eh? Do it. Why didn't he do anything? That's the second time he just like sat there. I'm like, bitch. Can you guys like help me out here? Oh, why am I stuck? Why am I stuck? Horsies! Oh, come on, I got out of that. Hey, buddy. Wanna help me out here? Maelstrom. Oh, we knocked over the weapons. Now they're all over the floor. Hi, Fred. Squirrels, squirrels, squirrels. Squirrels, squirrels, squirrels.
You forced my hand.
How are you doing, Fred? Tag team tactics. Well, really, I'm just clicking the buttons that I like to click. And letting my teammates do whatever the fuck they want to do. Squirrels. Ooh, let's go sit by the fireplace. Looks cozy. I could use a break, you know. Whiskey glazed pork bowl. Ooh. That sounds pretty good. It's freshly like dinnerly, but, you know, different branding.
Here we are. Hello, Cicero.
Hi!
What happened to you? Don't you see what you've done? How much you've cost the city?
Gotcha.
It was quite beautiful while it lasted, though. The colors. Standing beside one another. Fighting. This is the power of faith, Cicero. Of belief. To unite. To give strength. To drive people to do things they never thought they would.
It drove you insane.
It did, didn't it?
Stand down, Lucia. Give me the heart and the seed. You said you wanted the city to come together. At the rate this is going, there'll be no city left. Tell the Dactytes to stand down. The city can still recover if you stop this insanity. Please. It is over.
I'm sorry, Cicero. But there is a final step. The city needs a martyr.
Brace yourselves.
Why you run away? Come on now. Didn't want to do Blue Apron Grease cooking? Oh, you just repeat them. Gotcha. Yeah, I totally get that. We had a whole discussion today about why I eat a lot of food cold. And chicken gumbo? That sounds really good. We are going in my brother's footsteps. This is an echo of the same path that my brother took in the tutorial. I don't know if it means anything to Cicero, but I notice. Reminder that we can make Lecta cook. We, as a collective, can make Lecta cook. Yes. If we reach $5,000 for St. Jude, I will cook. I will do a cooking stream. I'm gonna make a lasagna. If I made food for two, I'd eat for two. Yeah, fair. Want some squirrels? Have some squirrels. I got squirrels, they're multiplying, and I'm losing control, 'cause the power the squirrels supplying, it's kind of electrifying, 'cause I'm an air elemental user, so like that's a thing. Lecta, that is unwieldy to sing. We are over halfway there. I'm so incredibly impressed with our community. Just the support, both from people who have donated, and people who are here hanging out, and anyone who has retweeted the stream. Just thank you, thank you. Horsies! Yes, lightning horses! Bye. Avatar Last Airbender's on Netflix, so you can finally watch it. Love the squirrel song references. If you like these, you should go see El Dirty Squirrel. He's got plenty. But who cares? No big deal. Squirrel wants more. Oh, I don't care about this. I don't need upgrades. I wanna be where the big nuts are. I wanna take them and put them in my cheeks. Store 'em for winter,
Lucia,
so I can get
you have said it
nice
yourself.
and fat.
We have the same goals, and those goals have been met. Carry this on any further, and you risk losing it all. Surrender yourself, please.
After you die, they will hang me in revenge for your death. But your sacrifice will hold the city together for years to come. You are right that we have the same goals. But we have not achieved them, Cicero. Not yet.
You said you're a woman of faith. Have faith in our people. They do not need this bloodshed to stand together.
You know that is a lie. Only in the fields of red do the colors stand together. You cannot think they would have united any other way. And you cannot think they will stay united any other way. I'm sorry, Cicero.
We've got this!
Squirrels! And squirrels of silence. I sing and the squirrels of silence because that's one of the parts of this ability. The squirrel silences enemies for 0.5 seconds. Oh, hello, excuse me, excuse me. Pull me up there. Hey, we killed the rocks. Can we come up here now? Yeah, push through. Tired of your bullshit. Let's just fight you now. Horsies! The horses don't look very impressive when they're so close to the enemy. Switch back to this. This is easy.
It is over.
Oh, she's healing.
You are not this city's heroes.
Excuse me, madam. Okay, bye. Hey, Beam. Yeah, we just wrecked her so hard.
Goodbye, Cicero.
The fuck? Oh, that's cool.
By the ages.
Lucia!
Umber will remember you.
I like her light tentacles. Those are cool. Excuse me, have some squirrels? I knew you'd be silence immune, but still. He's stuck. She beefy, but okay, excuse me. Where'd she go? Is she over here? I'm not gonna muck with any of that shit. Oh, we gotta take out her globbies. Of course. Of course, there's gotta be globbies. You guys can handle that. Oh wait, what? There we go. It's like, how do we... Give me this globby. Give me this. This is not for you. Why can't I run over here? Excuse me. Horsies! What do you think about that? Here, do that. Hey, you, do this. Oops, did not mean to hit that. Backstab! Stabby, stabby, stabby. I like to stabby. I like to stabby all the time. I like to stabby. I like to squirrels. I like to rhyme. I like to stabby. I like to stab you in the back while you're facing to attack my friends. I like to stabby. I like to stabby. Makes me happy. Like to stabby. I like to stabby. Makes me happy. Stabby, 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 stabby. I'm gonna stab you all the time. Gonna stab you all the time, baby, stab you all the time. Horsies. Squirrels. No, come back. Aw, balls. Alright, come here. I'm gonna go for the balls. Or, you know what, I'm just gonna go straight for her. And I'll take out the balls when they get here. You guys can handle that shit. This is still kind of doing damage, huh? I just figure it'll be easier to take out the balls when, squirrels. When, they're closer to me. I just scooted her away. I'm like, no, I'm gonna take these out now. See, they're gone. Who needs any of that shit? Oh man, are you ready for horsies? Nay, motherfucker! How's the squirrels? Get her, get her, get her! Yeah, boy. Good job. You too, do that. Lightning, beach! Yeah, there we go. Oops. I didn't mean to stand in that. Yeah, I really like her character design. This like weird boss. Part fae, part human thing. It's real neat. Hey, come here, buddy. Ready? Horsies! I love my horsies. Our healing is way too strong. Here, honey. Yes. Let me poke you in the back. Let me get you some nice little squirrels. Oh, hell yeah. Take her out, beach. Oh, yeah. Feels good. Get her, yes!
No.
Cicero, it is weak. We have to finish it.
No. If you kill it with anything but the knife, it will just return.
Yes! I will return!
It's going to jump.
Oh, shit.
No!
Cicero!
I might live because of the knife, which is that little stone. I know it's weird. Because it puts your soul in stasis. Sort of. Oh!
So, Umber has its hero.
As it does, its martyr. I'm so sorry.
Not yet, Gavar. Your work here is not done.
How are you still alive? Okay. So... Huh. I have a lot of thoughts. So to recap, I liked this game. The things that I thought were really well done, the world building was super, super strong. The art style had like a very clear vision. I thought it was gorgeous. The music is amazing. The characters were they had a lot of depth, and they were complex, and I enjoyed them mostly. There were sound design and studio audio and audio implementation by Imba. Imba means sing in Swahili. It's the root of the verb to sing. Anyway, I always get amused by that. So yeah, and there were a lot of things that I thought could have been better or different. Such as, so I mentioned the world being, oh, Orlana was Felicia Day. Huh. Out of all the people whose voices I would have thought I'd have picked up. But yeah, so I feel like the world building was super strong, but there were a lot of moments where I wished that things were explained before the event where that information is necessary. So, like, they'll say, the hoogity boogity! Oh my goodness, I can't believe it! And I'm like, I don't know what the hoogity boogity is because you didn't explain it. So like something involving the hoogity boogity happens, and it's meant to have a huge impact, but I'm just sitting there going, I don't know what that is or what that means, because you didn't explain it to me. And sometimes they explain it later, and sometimes it was just a codex entry, but there's so many codex entries that I just like stopped reading them, which is unusual for me because I love all that extra lore and stuff. I think it really just came down to the fact that I'm streaming it, so I'm already talking So there were times when I just wished that it was explained before we got to that point. And then a lot of moments in the second half where it seemed like this could have been avoided. Whatever this was. And that really bothers me in games, and there were just a bunch of moments in a row that happened in. And like today I was having trouble really getting into the emotions of the game because of stuff like that, where it seems like there's no reason for this to occur, you're just like creating drama for the sake of it. And that I don't like that in media. It really bugs me. Like, I'm not the kind of person who will sit there and watch a movie or read a book or whatever, or play a game and try to poke holes in everything. So in my opinion, when it's very clear that that things could have happened in another way super easily without or like if I'm finding plot holes, then you know that those plot holes are pretty obvious because I'm not looking for them. Oh, see, that doesn't bother me because it has to be taken to Mordor. It's understood that Mordor is a place. I don't need a description. I don't need you to elaborate on that. But to say, like, the Shui Matzah, like, oh, they did this because of the Shui Matzah. I don't know if the Shui Matzah is a creed that they have. Was it a battle? Is it something about their history? Is it a relic or something? Is it something mental? Like, just when you have no frame of reference for what this thing is or why it means anything to anybody, that doesn't bug me at all. Like, Mordor, it's understood that's a place. Just, you can tell based on the sentence structure. There are a lot of moments where it would be different if they said, like, oh, and you know what happened in Mordor? And everyone's like, yeah. But like, we don't know what happened in Mordor, so, like, the place doesn't hold that same meaning for us, and they just don't explain it. I feel like those are very different things. Matzah, spelled M-A-T-Z-O-H, is food. I just put sounds together. I wasn't really trying to come up with something real. It's just, yeah. So there's some things, like when Salted was a good one from this game. So they say, oh, you don't want to salt. Like, if you do this, you'll salt. And they had never explained what capital S salt was. Like, I could tell that it was probably something bad, but, like, I didn't understand the gravity of the situation because they didn't explain it. And the phrase that they used was steeped in the myth of the game, which is fine if you explain it before it is necessary to add emotion and gravitas to the plot. Or to the scene or whatever. Like, I'm fine with having all sorts of jargon, but you have to make it very clear what that is and what that means for the people involved before they're involved in it. So, like, Vasco, they were like, don't do this, you're gonna salt! And he was like, well, I have to, and then he did it. And I didn't understand what...
She told me to find out if you were available. We've got a lot of work to do.
Never mind.
Apologize on my behalf, please. I don't think I'm comfortable leaving him alone yet.
Sure. I'm sure she'll understand. Hero of Umber and all that. Well, I've got 7 other Broncos that I need to visit, so I'll see you at home.
Hopefully.
Cal, it's been a week. Are you sure?
He'll come around. I'm sure.
All right, then. See you.
Hero of Umber.
Good morning.
The others. Are they...
We made it, Cicero. All of us.
It is a good morning.
How are you feeling?
Honestly, like I'm missing something. The stomach, maybe, or a kidney.
At least it is in your sense of humor.
Which I suppose is surprising, considering what happened.
You remember?
Quite clearly. The explosion was rather bright. I think it's been burned into my head for eternity. Everything after that, though, I can't say I had the mind for.
You didn't. You were dead. More than dead, in fact. I don't want to describe the scene, but suffice to say, you actually are a kidney short.
What?
It, rolled off the roof. In pieces.
Okay.
You're kidding.
It's the only thing, I promise.
I was in pieces?
Just part of your midsection. The blade was in you when it exploded, you know.
Oh.
What happened after that?
There was a glow of light, and your heart started beating again. We rushed to put you back together. The light was still there, and your body mended itself impossibly quickly.
Yeah, see, I knew that Cicero wasn't dead because of the lady saying...
The lady?
Yeah.
Amadea thinks so, too. Tides.
Okay,
Cicero.
Amadea's alive,
There's
that's
still
cool.
so much about them that we don't know. I mean, if they can do something
So far,
like
I'm
this...
thinking that this is very unnecessary.
Another time, Calvin, please. What happened after?
We took control of the artifacts.
Like, this
The
would be
battle
cool
was
if they were
won
going to make a
within the
second
morning.
game. Like, start it
So
with
quickly.
this.
With the knife in the heart, we realized that we could stand against anything. We could shut down branding completely, withstand anything that anyone threw at us. We destroyed the Masquerades that the Dactytes were using and subdued them. Both the Spire and the Pale Isle were reclaimed in just hours.
And the Dactytes, they just allowed themselves to be captured?
Tides, no. It was quite the scene. Jezero spearheaded it all. When the Dactytes found out that Lucia was gone and the artifacts were ours, they were vulnerable. Jezero used that against them, reminded them why they were fighting at all in the first place. For a better life, for freedom. He used the Malacarte as an example, standing beside Semora unoppressed. He told them that they could have that life too, that freedom. The majority of them acceded immediately.
But
Cool.
the casualties on our side...
It's true. Many died in the battle. The Luca and the Labore survived the rout, though. They fought defensively, bought themselves enough time until they could be rescued with the artifacts. Fabio suspects they lost about a fifth of their forces only.
And the other guilds?
The Sorelle and the Cacciatore were hit the hardest among us. The fighting at the base of the spire didn't last long enough to be too significant. But the bridge...
And Brecken?
Yes, he's gone. The bright side is that, being in charge of the Randaggia, most of the Cacciatore's forces weren't even in the city in the first place. They'll recover.
And your guild?
The Sorelli's the largest guild of them all. Portion-wise, we might have lost the most, but still we outnumbered the others. All in all, considering that the Masquerada were only a fraction of the city's population, and the only severe loss has been that of the Registry and the Portiere...
They better give me
the
something
city
here.
is doing well. We can rebuild from this, so long as we don't have any more traitors from within.
The Altus and Dieci. What's happening to them?
Nothing as of now. The Concilio is deciding amongst themselves what to do with them.
Concilio?
Semora's crown has been shattered, Cicero. The whole idea of the Semora, in fact, is beginning to mean little, now that the divide between them and Masked Runners is disappearing. The Concilio will take their place, but I shouldn't speak too much about them. I'll let Amadea do that.
Amadea?
Yes, she's one of the advisors.
Now that's a story I'd like to hear.
And you'll have the time to now.
That I will. Calden, do you know if the twins are around?
They are, in fact. They wanted to be among the first to see you wake up.
Good. There's somewhere I'd like to go.
Are you sure? I don't think you're in a position to...
It's just a kidney, Calden. I'll make it. Now, get me out of this bed.
This epilogue is so unnecessary so far. Let me tell you what happened to everybody, even though it was pretty much implied mostly.
And good riddance!
A funeral pyre? How thoughtful.
Inspectore, You're awake.
Ah, see, I told you it'd come around.
You shouldn't have gone through the effort.
Oh, no, it isn't a pious, well, perhaps it is, but it isn't for you. It's for the damned accreditor. Spent all that time studying for nothing, and now the registry's gone.
Neither of you sound the worse for it.
It fed us, sir, but that was about it. If you talk about allegiances of the heart, you know ours belong to you.
Aww.
Stop. I don't think my heart's ready for such clawing words. How've the two of you been the past week?
Positively annoyed, sir. This new Concilio keeps hounding us. They keep saying that they need
Very
spokespeople for the Contadani on board, but what are we going to talk about? How to groom horses and fix wheels?
For all you know, that might be exactly what they want.
Oh, really? You actually think so? What?
He doesn't, brother, please.
This isn't convoluted,
Since you're all
JP.
dressed
Convoluted
up, I
means
assume
it doesn't
you didn't
make
come to us
sense
just to talk.
and is
I'm afraid not.
overcomplicated.
There's someone else I need to speak to.
This makes perfect
Wonderful.
sense. I just think it's
sort of
unnecessary.
riding around the city. Where are we going, sir?
The docks, please.
Off we go then.
Like, at least I'm following everything that they're saying. Oh yeah, this guy!
Thankful your stay's been, hasn't it?
I suppose that's one way to put it. I hope the war didn't cause you too much distress.
Out here? Not even a little. All the action was happening in the deeps of the city. Only thing that people were fighting about here was which tale was the truth. Didn't even feel like a civil war was happening, truth be said.
Good. You can make the trip back with some gossip then.
You sure you don't want to come back with me?
Yes, I'm sure.
Are you sure you're sure?
Yes.
Still hurting, eh?
Not all wounds can be healed so easily, Varl.
Hey. But your worst ones are?
Yes.
Seems like coming back here's done you some good. Well, it seems you've kept your end of the bargain. I won't be making a trip to the pits to wrangle your neck anytime soon. I suppose that's it then. I'd best leave now. My men have never seen me cry, and I tend to keep it that way.
Varl, before I forget.
Yeah?
For my parents. This'll get them through years in the plains.
Ha! The Earl's gonna wet himself when he sees this, I tell ya.
Send my parents my regards, won't you?
Aye. I'll tell them the hero of Umber said hi. Goodbye, Cicero.
Goodbye.
That's cute. So we started the game by coming off the ship.
Oh.
And being
Gracious.
like, I need to get money for
Holy.
my parents.
What do you... Calden told you.
He's gone to tell everyone. Tizzy will be here soon.
Tizzy?
Cute, I know.
Calden was telling me a little about the Concilio, but he said I should ask you about it.
The both of us, yes.
So, what is it?
Come on, let's talk along the way.
Why? I just wanted to say my piece about the game.
It's basically a board of representatives from all the sectors of our society. They've come together to chart a course for the city, including what to do with the artifacts.
I know. It's not
Doesn't
allowed.
sound too different from the Crown.
The Crown represented a fraction of Umber. This city's made up mostly of Contadani and mask runners, so those are the voices that are going to be heard from now on. Jezero's part of it, along with Zelia, Favio, and Vicario. We're not sure who else just yet.
The two of you?
I'm just an advisor. We'll be supervising the research into Dementacate history. We're going to try to create more sentient Fae that we can talk to. Hopefully learn more about the past.
And I'm the official translator and ambassador of the modern world. Oli's their de facto ambassador, too.
It sounds like you've gotten your tongue back as well.
It's been a week, Cicero. Longer than all the time that I've been with you. Though it certainly doesn't feel that way.
So you're fine?
Not completely. But I've learned how to manage. Oli here's helping me understand salting better as well.
Ages. I'll be honest. Waking up in itself is one surprise, but to be greeted with such good news is...
And here. And here. And here. And...
Oh, by the light! I'll do this another time, please. Cicero!
Salting is not losing in Dotkas.
His Honor! Or should I say magistrate?
Please, Cicero, drop the ranks and let me thank you for extricating me. I never expected the life of a magistrate to be so filled with paper.
What are you signing for exactly?
That squire hunted me down all the way from the Flame Tongue for my signature, to commission the Bright Hall.
Sounds fancy.
It's where the main copy of the Bright Chorus will be kept. It's also the prime source of the tedium in my life. Speaking of tedium, where's the Mariner? Isn't he the one that called us all here?
He accompanied me to the docks, but ran off after that.
Yes. He said something about meeting Orlana. He should be here.
There he is.
It seems I'm late. I apologize. I've had a few errands to run.
Errands? You're the most free out of all of us now that things have blown over.
Speaking of which, you never told me what's kept you busy this past week.
Just the Sailheart. I lead a far less glamorous life compared to our friends here. Not that I'm complaining.
Then what errands have you the right to be running about attending, instead of spending time with us?
This.
What is this?
The songs of Leventhus and Levia.
Calden.
The songstresses are still torn about how to salvage the Hall of Songs now that the Singing Tree is dead. So in the meantime, she said that you can wear it with you. Always keep them near.
Thank you. They will be remembered.
That's good. Especially once Damien comes around.
Damien? How is he? He wasn't at the infirmary when we left.
We don't know.
What do you mean? Where is he?
That's the thing, Cicero. After the battle at the Spire, when we came back to the throne, he wasn't there.
Ages. And no one saw him?
None. And I don't think any of us are quite equipped with the faculties to find him. But I suppose now that you're up...
I'll have to look into it, but one thing at a time.
And speaking of Orlana and songs, is it true, Calden? Have the songstresses called for the end of the 8th canticle?
I think it's quite clear that the events of the past few days have been enough to end it. Either way, it's been 15 Missouri already.
She's named it as well?
The 8th canticle. Songs and Shadows. Songs for the many great people that have perished over the years, and shadows for the darkness that's loomed over the past decade.
Not very cheerful, but fitting, I suppose.
Well, now that we're all here, what should we be doing next?
There is so much. The mural in the Misted Isle spoke of gods still being alive. That's not something we should take lying down, is it?
And of course, there's the issue of another cataclysm.
And the lady.
And the Fae that led my brother. If he could be alive, so might others like him.
So many questions, all worth investigating.
Are you up for it this time, or am I going to have to plead again?
Only if we do it together. All of us.
Orlana's looking after the Sailheart.
As magistrate, I have autonomy enough to venture where I please.
I suppose I could afford a day or two to prance around the city with you lot.
And what about you, Cicero?
I did not send the captain of the Emerito away just so that I could stay here for nothing.
Then, what are we waiting for?
Not yet, Gavar. Your work here is not done.
Okay. So now that was okay, that was really fucking unnecessary. I feel like the extra little like here's what so and so is doing, while like that's fine, but it did not need to be in this game. So to finish my thought from earlier, they talked about salting, right? And so we just finished the game, for those of you who may be coming in. So if you want to avoid spoilers, now's not the time to avoid them. So Vasco had to help us escape. We're gonna be buried alive. And he was like, I can lift this piece of rock that we're all standing on and get us out. And we said, no, you'll salt. And he's like, well, but I can't, we don't really have a choice. And the other characters were like mortified, and we had no fucking idea why. We're like, clearly salt is something bad, but like, we didn't know the gravity of the situation. So it was only after all that happened we get back to the inn or what have you, and we find out from a codex entry that we pick up after that salting is when somebody overdraws their power and it essentially leaves them brain dead. There's never been anybody who has recovered from it, let alone, like, when he recovered from it, he was nearly non-verbal. So, like, he's fine now. And then he would, like, stutter and have issues talking, and he was talking in the Fey language for a bit. It turns out that the reason for that is because the masks are, like, linked to that world with the Fey. So you're, like, the memories are conflicting, and it's very confusing. And it causes people to just become vegetables when they overdraw the power, because it's like smashing two consciousnesses together. Now, him saying, no, you'll salt, and Vasco going, well, I have to, would have meant so much more had we had that information before. But there was nothing to indicate other than, like, that doesn't sound too good. It's like that moment of that his choice didn't mean as much because we didn't have that information. That was what I was trying to get at. Like I said, I'm all for using your own jargon, but, like, if you're going to use it in context and give me more information later, make sure that it's clear what this thing is in the context, even if you don't explain it fully. But it cannot be, wow, this huge thing revolves around this concept you don't understand. That happened frequently, so I was having a hard time, especially in the second half of the game, with really, like, getting into it, because there were a lot of moments where my suspension of disbelief was just like, no, why didn't you just do it like this? That would have been easier, and this didn't have to occur. As well as this thing that's clearly significant because the characters are reacting to it as if it's significant, but we don't understand how significant or in what way. Then I just sit there confused rather than intrigued. But overall, I did like the game. I think that little epilogue was really unnecessary. Like, that kind of seems like they were setting up for a game 2. I think that would have been a fantastic way to start game 2. And if game 2 never happens, I don't feel like game 1, I don't feel like this experience needed that end cap. I feel like having some things not spelled out is okay, especially when it comes to endings. Like, it was implied that Cicero was fine, and that the lady did something to save him. What exactly that was, we still don't know. But, like, we didn't really need to know, and this person is in charge of this now, and we're doing this, and the city is doing... Unnecessary. Especially because I feel like the ending that came before the credits was so strong that I would have rather not had the extra information. Even though, like, I care about Amadea and Tiziana and, like, all these other characters. Like, I want to know that they're doing well, but you don't necessarily need that to have a nice complete tale and have it be a satisfying ending. It's kind of slightly better. LARP? I'm not sure what exactly you mean by that. But anyway, I liked the game. It had some problems. It had a lot of really great strengths, which I think just made me more frustrated with its shortcomings, because I felt like the ability to have it be really great the whole way through was there, and it just kind of fell short in a couple of places. And I mentioned it in passing earlier, but my depression makes me really impatient and angry. So I just in general have less patience for stuff. So I'll say that, like, the couple of days last time I played this, I got really frustrated with the game and stopped before I got too mad with it to the point where I rage quit. I was just like, I don't want to play this anymore today. I'm not normally like that, even if I'm frustrated with something. So that's, like, not the game's fault. Anyway, I liked the game. If there's a second one, I'll definitely play it. Whenever that may or may not come out. And with that, let's switch to FTL. I've got about a half hour left in the stream, so let's do that. I just wanted it to end on a thing.